Hey guys, it's me, Chasey Poo. Today I'm doing a video, a how-to video, how to pack. Disclaimer, content warning. Okay, first of all, these are like life-saving prosthetics, okay? And they are helping to alleviate bottom dysphoria for a lot of trans masculine individuals who need to wear these prosthetics. So keep that in mind, but content warning, I will be in my underwear like almost the entire video because I'm going to put the camera down so you can actually see what's going on. I'm going to teach you how to pack, and I'm going to teach you how to pack with multiple different packers because some packers are like a little big, some packers are a little small, some companies have specific packing underwear. So I won't go into all of those, but I will kind of show you how to pack and like where to place your dick. And I know that this might be like very like obvious for some people, but I have gotten so many questions about how do you pack. So I'm gonna show you in briefs, I'm gonna show you in boxers, I'm gonna show you some like boxers and underwear that are designed for packing and things like that. So let's get on to it. I'll lower the camera. You probably won't see my face the whole time, you'll see my junk, but let's you know, that's fine. You don't have to look at me, that's fine. So my apartment's really crooked, so it makes it really hard to like put the camera on a lower level because I can't really tell what you can see. But I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna show you my underwear right now. So this is what my typical everyday looks like. I wear briefs from H&M. I'm so mad they don't make these underwear anymore because they're so comfortable and so soft. The packer that I'm wearing is the GenderMender or GenderCat super soft like 3-inch packer with Amazeballs. I reviewed this, I'll put it in the description. This is the best packer. It has changed my life forever. Like bottom dysphoria still exists, yay, but, that's sarcastic, but it has improved so much because of this. Anyways, so this is what it looks like. Let me give you a side view. So I really like this. I love what it looks like in pants and stuff like that. Because this video, I don't want it to be 100 years long. I'm not gonna like do like a huge show with like what it looks like in pants because I actually have done this with this specific packer. But so I'm gonna show you kind of what to do with this packer. So this is what the packer looks like. Okay, this over here is adhesivable. It can adhere to you. So super easy to pack with this one. You just have to put it and then you stick it and then it stays. So what's really cool about this is that you can actually wear boxers with it and it kind of just stays. So the way that I position it is that I kind of put it near my dick, but because there's like an adhesive tab, it's pretty simple to like figure out where you're supposed to position it. You don't want it to be too high and you don't want it to be too low, but you do want the balls to kind of sit kind of in front of you because if you look at penises online, go on the Google, you'll see that balls are out. They're not in between the legs. They can go in between when you open the leggy, but they kind of are outside. So you have to make sure that you are kind of like that. So my bulge, in my opinion, looks fly as I love it, okay? So this is what it looked like in these underwear. I'm going to now go try on a different packer to show you how to pack with it. All right, this is the ReelMagik classic packer, super soft, squishy one. I love this one, it's amazing. This was my go-to packer before I got the GenderCat one that adheres. So this one is a little bit bigger because the balls are gigantic, but again with this you just have to put it in your underwear. This doesn't have a pocket or anything. I just kind of leave it in my underwear like this and it doesn't really move because I wear briefs. I also wear skinny jeans, so it really helps to not, like I don't have to deal with it moving around. And then before that packer, the Mr. Limpy, which is the best buy. This is $12 and it is a packer that is amazing. I would just put this, but here's the thing, this one's kind of like erect. Hello! So what I do, and this is a tip right now, is I move it. I'm a righty, I go to the right. So, might not look amazing in these underwear right now. Also, I keep wearing these underwear because like you can actually see it. If I wear darker underwear, you won't be able to see it. So, this is what it looks like here. And you're able to put it to the side. Some people put it on top, but some people can put it on the, like, go like this, but I'm not, it doesn't feel comfortable like this to me, so I would always wear this to the side like that. Moving away from packers, these are STPs that I'm gonna show you. These are just simple. Again, because I'm wearing briefs, you can kind of just put them in your underwear like this, and you can just kind of like pack with it and then put your underwear. This one is kind of like a little uncomfortable, but some people really like it. The compact STP from Emisil. This one's a little bit bigger. Hello, but some people like to pack it like this. Same thing with the Easy B by Transthetics. This one you can just pack it up. So you can pack it up to the side like here, and then when you're ready to go to the bathroom, you just have to put your pants down, and then you take your prosthetic, and then you do that squat. There's the STP squat, and you put it under there, and then you're able to just pee. So if we get a little more complicated, this is the Gen 3S Peacock by Peacock. And if I put it in my underwear, I will tell you that it's so big, like you can see things from the side. It's just not very comfortable, so I would not recommend wearing briefs. For the if you want this here, I would actually recommend getting the underwear that you can buy from this company that is made for these prosthetics. The underwear has like a specific pouch that is made for this, like so that everything kind of fits in perfectly. And these underwear are pretty tight, so it kind of keeps everything positioned. So again, it doesn't look bad, but with this, you could actually take it out from the front in order to be able to pee. So you just gotta squat and it's right there. Now there are specific packing underwear. This is from Rodeo. There is a pouch, okay? And a lot of these packing underwear have pouches. So I'm gonna try them on and show you what it looks like. I don't think I've actually ever reviewed these underwear. I should do that because these are some of the most comfortable, I'm not a boxer person, I'm a briefs, but these are very comfortable. So this is for people who don't like when their prosthetic actually touches their skin. I think this is also very good for people who are a bit bigger. This is something that we don't talk about enough in the community, and I will say that I have completely not talked about it in some videos that I feel like I should have talked about it, like how to penetrate your partner. It's something that I want to talk about. I have no idea why, but it like completely slipped my mind and I feel very bad about that. But I want to say that underwear like this I think is good for people who are a little bit bigger because it doesn't touch your skin, so it doesn't kind of like have to stay in the underwear or move around, and you don't have to like wear super tight underwear with these. These are literally boxers that come in a variety of sizes, and there's a pouch, so it follows like the underwear pattern instead of kind of going everywhere, and it doesn't move. So if you're wearing pants or anything like this and you're moving around, a lot of people like to wear like looser pants and stuff like that. It's fine, it doesn't move. So that's why I really like these shorts. I think that they're good for all bodies, so this is something to definitely look into. I was packing with this, by the way. The next one is the FTM Downunder. Again, with the pouch, but this one has a loop to put your prosthetic in. So now just a little warning, the loop that I showed you, okay, be very mindful of which prosthetics you are putting in that loop. The one that I just showed you, okay, the ReelMagik one, do not put it through a loop because it is so like squishy, it will break. So you really have to be careful like which packers you can. This company actually promotes the Mr. Limpy a lot with their underwear. I will say that these are honestly some of the most comfortable boxers. I can't praise these boxers enough. Australian company, which is great because a lot of people from Australia are always complaining because there's not a lot of prosthetics that they can get without shipping costing like an arm and a leg, so that's really cool. So this is what it looks like with the Mr. Limpy. So the Mr. Limpy, like I said, is the cheapest packer, that you can get. It is only $12. So this just looks great, it feels great, and once again, I think it is also good for people who are a bit bigger because you're able to kind of, it's in the pouch already, so it is able to kind of move and stuff like that. Like the packer inside doesn't move, but like this stretches and stuff like that, and even if you move a lot, it just kind of stays. This is the SpareParts underwear. It has, again, like a little pouch here, but this you can actually feel it on your body. So these are black, they're kind of hard to show on camera what they look like, but these are, the material is good for if you sweat. This company, again, makes bigger sizes, which is really great. The thing with this though, I don't think I would recommend this for people who are a little bit bigger because there's no actual pouch, there's just kind of a compartment that you can put your prosthetic in, and then if you reach in here, there is a hole where you're able to kind of take the shaft out and pee. So these can be used as packing and stand to pee device using underwear. Because there's no separate real compartment and there's no pouch, I wouldn't recommend these for people who are a little bit bigger. These though are absolutely amazing though. I'm very comfortable in these. They're very good, and they're up here, which is great. It looks like a bathing suit, honestly. I was packing with the Jimmy STP. This is another underwear from Rodeo. This one is a STP underwear, actually. It has this like thing here, and I've talked about this before, but this prosthetic, it's like it was meant to be. It's almost like they made these underwear specifically for the Jimmy STP because I haven't found another STP that fits as perfectly as this prosthetic in this in these short, like literally it's perfect fit. I know that didn't look like a perfect fit, just give me a second. Okay, so I unfortunately got the wrong size of these underwear, and these are like really tight right now. Also gained a little bit of weight, but whatever, that's not for here. So this is what it looks like. The Jimmy STP is very like air, because it's an STP, so there's like a big funnel, and so because of that, it squishes. So if you're wearing tight jeans and stuff like that, you still have a bulge, but it doesn't kind of like protrude out. And then again with this, you can just do this, and then it comes out, you pee, and then you put it back in. So with these packing underwear, I think that it is very comfortable. It does kind of like move away from the body, but in terms of like an STP underwear for people who are a little bit bigger, these ones could actually work because it does touch your body, but you can make it not touch your body, which is really interesting because a lot of the other pouch ones that I just showed you are not STP friendly. You kind of have to like go underneath the pouch and kind of do that. But this one, at least you're able to kind of like it touches you, but there's like a separate compartment. And then just another, you know, type of underwear. These are not packing underwear. This is a jock strap. A lot of people use jock straps to pack because it really everything just stays, and it's very comfortable. And the jock straps are super comfortable, and they're sexy, man. They make you look hot as hell. All right, but if you're like, hey Chase, I don't like tight underwear, I'm not comfortable with any of these options, no problem, aunties. If you don't want to buy underwear, use your own underwear. I'm not being sarcastic. Oh my god, that sounded so rude. Let me explain 1 second. Oh my goodness. So, I'll give you an example. These are boxer briefs. They're a little tight, but if you put a wiener in here, hunty, it is just gonna fly all over gonna go down the leggy, and then you're gonna have to explain why your dick is here. There is a solution though. Yes, there is, and this is also applied to people who wear like actual, like the boxers that are like loose, because this technique is great. At the current moment, there are 2 companies who make these. These are little pouches that you can buy, and you can either use a safety pin to attach them to your underwear, boxers, whatever, or you use magnets. So this is the one from the New York Toy Collective. You can use this and put their prosthetics in and then magnetize. I'm gonna show you, obviously. And then I'm gonna show you the Joey. So they contacted me and they put my face on it. So if you want my face on your junk, link description below. So this one doesn't have a hole like the other one, but this one does, because some people, I guess, want to like show more of their wiener in their underwear, I guess. So I'll show you kind of what it looks like. And just because we are going to be using a New York Toy Collective product, I will be using the New York Toy Collective Pierre, which is, I know, I keep showing you my favorite packers, honestly. Like this was Mr. Limpy, then it was this one, then it was the ReelMagik from ReelMagik, and now it's the GenderCat one. So this fits very nicely inside. Other packers also fit inside. So what you do is you put it in your underwear, and then there's magnets here in the tab that you go like this and it sticks. So like this, it is now stuck to it. Do you see here? You see it? Boop, boop, boop. So now you can kind of do anything you'd like. See, the one thing with this though is that I feel like it packs it a little bit high. You can move it around to kind of make it lower, but I do feel like you need to wear your underwear a bit lower, because then it kind of just is really high up, where, let me just hide myself a little bit, it should be kind of like lower down there. All right, so this is the Joey. I'm gonna show you with the Mr. Limpy because they have a lot of people that do it, and this one has this thing here that you can put it through. I don't want to put that New York Toy Collective one because it is, like, I feel like it could rip, so you do really need to be careful with the prosthetics that you have. So this company has 2. They have a classic and a ballsy. Look online, you'll see the difference. I don't want to explain it right now. I have explained it in a review video. So anyway, so this is what it looks like here, and then what you would end up doing is you would flip this part over so that it's nice, and then it looks a little bit erect. So with this, I feel like skinny jeans are a good one. And then so you have this part here that you can kind of put over the underwear if you want. Some people like to do that. Some people like to put it like here so it doesn't show. And then you use the pin to go in the seam so you're not really adding a hole. Also, I recommend doing this not when it's on you because you will poke yourself. Oh my goodness. Oh, pray for me. Alright, so this is what it ends up looking like, and because you're putting the bobby pin in the seam, you can actually put this lower so you don't have that problem where it is higher up. This is the last thing I'm showing you. This is very similar. You put the prosthetic in here, and then you're able to pin it to your pants also. So you can do this with boxers, boxer briefs. You could even do it with briefs. Some people like to do that for added protection. And then this is what it looks like. So I feel like it contains it more when there's no hole. I do prefer the no hole one, just letting you know if you wanted to know. And then you would just you would put it, like, clip it on here. If you don't do that, it kind of does go lower, and that is a little bit uncomfortable because it's not really supposed to be that low, but I mean, you do what you want to do, hunty. Let me go on my knees right now because I do want to show you one more thing. So in terms of the packer that I use, like I said, it does adhere, which is amazing and has changed my life, but you can buy the adhesive from GenderCat, and you can actually place it on other prosthetics. So I have done this with the STP device from ReelMagik because I don't like their adhesive. Being completely honest, I don't like their adhesive. So I use the adhesive from GenderCat and I added it on here, and so it actually does stick to me. I do still prefer to wear briefs because it does contain, this is a little bit heavy, but you could pass, LOL. Like, you could get away with wearing just like briefs and boxers, just maybe like wear skinny jeans. And it's the same thing with this Emisil product here. This is their STP, so I'll link that also, but I don't like their adhesive either. So actually, I don't know if they send me the adhesive. I might have used the ReelMagik one, but you can add the tab on this and it will also stay. This one's a little more erect though, so I would recommend wearing some of the underwear that are a little bit tighter. Just before I go, I want a disclaimer, okay? This is an extensive list of things that you could do and you could pack with and stuff like that, and I feel like I kind of gave you some direction on how to pack and kind of the sizes. The size that I have are mostly the same, but some are bigger, but you could kind of see like why some bigger ones wouldn't be a good idea. Like, there are a lot of 3-in-1 packers like from Freetown that are gigantic. They're good for sex, but packing, good luck. Like, you just have a big dick, so you need like underwear that are super tight, pants that are super tight, so it doesn't look like you got the biggest boner ever. Or you go the opposite way and you most loose like clothes that you can think of, so it doesn't really. Or if you just want to look like you got a big dick, then go ahead, but I'm just saying some people like to be a little more discreet. There are other packers out there, there are other packing underwear, there are other packing techniques. These are just some of the techniques that I have kind of developed over the last years and some of the underwear that I've been able to try out. If you have specific ways on how to pack, please put them in the description, because I want to know how other people do it, and I want to see how other people do it, and I want to talk about this because there are so many different packers out there and so many different ways to pack. But really, my advice is to wear briefs, and I really didn't like briefs before, but then I changed to them and I was like, oh, this is amazing. But if you like boxer briefs more, I would recommend getting the pouch because it's easier to pack with. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you also again for these companies who have sent me products to review, and I'm able to kind of put them in comparison videos like this. I feel very blessed that I'm able to do that, to show you all the different options that you have. So bless these companies, and obviously bless Early to Bed, who sends me most of these products. But yeah, so now you kind of know. I'll put every single review that I've done on all of those products in the description below. If I forgot, please tweet me. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, and let me know what you think. Have a great day. Bye!